Hello, loves. I am writing to you from my hotel room in Minneapolis. My travel schedule has been a little nutso lately. I have 4 trips in June alone, and given I am traveling a lot and not grounded in my routines, I figured I'd share what I've been learning about staying centered while traveling and cultivating practices, habits, and accountability structures to stay healthy and emotionally well while I'm traveling. I used to always get a migraine the day I got back from my trips. Now I understand it was my body's way of trying to communicate with me. So I listened, and I've made some changes to my routines around travel to support my body, mind, and heart. I hope this supports you if you have any summer travel coming up. This newsletter includes the following content: loving yourself while traveling, an upcoming free workshop, and things I'm loving. Scroll below to read more. Enjoy. Loving yourself well while traveling. I love to travel and feel I have a gypsy soul. I've always seemed to travel a lot for work, and I've loved it. As I'm entering into a more rooted season of life and more in tune with what my body needs to feel good, I've worked diligently to cultivate practices to stay centered and grounded as much as possible so that I don't come home exhausted, needing a week to recover from my trip. I believe emotional health is holistic and is impacted by how you move your body, what you consume, physically and energetically, and the environments you put yourself in. While traveling, all of these things are less regimented for us, so it can really impact our emotional health and moods. First of all, I've shifted my mindset around travel. It used to be an excuse to take a step outside my daily routines and enjoy more freedom and less boundaries. Then I'd come home and feel like I needed to reset. It didn't feel good. Especially now that I travel so much, it feels like it has the potential to be highly disruptive and derail some of my values. I've created a little more structure and changed my mindset about what travel means. My mindset now is I need to increase my wellness practices while traveling, not decrease them. I see it as an opportunity to follow things more closely and have more structure so that it feels more centered and grounded in the areas I have a say about. It's the same with children. When taking them out of their home environment, it helps to keep as much of their routine as you can. Take care of yourself this way too. Here are some of my practices you can steal to love yourself, take care of yourself, and stay emotionally healthy while traveling. 1, I have a go-to travel pack of supplements that I take with me. This includes creatine for mental clarity and muscle growth, magnesium for restful sleep, multivitamins to support a well-rounded diet, probiotics for gut health, and electrolytes for hydration. I have a great little stackable supplement container, which I've linked in the show notes, that slides into the water bottle pocket of my travel backpack. I call them my emotional support supplements, and keeping up with my supplement routine helps me feel grounded and ensures I don't interrupt my health practices from home while traveling so much. 2, I always bring some extra nutrition with a focus on supplemental protein and fiber to support meals on the road. Protein powder, peanut butter powder, meal replacement shake powder, Purely Elizabeth oatmeal packets, protein bars like RX or No Cow brand, meat sticks or bars like Epic, Chomp, or Archer. These are grass-fed and sustainably raised. I also bring my digestive enzymes to take before meals because eating out at restaurants means higher fat, oils I'm not used to, and foods I don't always eat at home. 3, I bring a shaker bottle, stainless steel water bottle, and a stainless steel coffee mug so I can skip the microplastics and stay hydrated at airports. 4, I find out in advance if my hotel has a mini fridge, and I search for nearby grocery stores. The second I check into my hotel, I stock up on some grocery items like pulled chicken, easy veggies like carrot sticks, fresh berries or apples, oatmeal, and non-dairy creamer. Target and Trader Joe's have great shredded chicken options in the refrigerated grocery section. Most grocery stores also have pulled chicken in the rotisserie chicken area near the deli. 5, grounding. I try to get my feet in some grass, sit on the ground, or do a grounding meditation when I am in a new place, especially if it's a different time zone. For the meditation, I'll imagine an energetic cord coming out of the base of my spine, and we'll call it out of the ground of the location I just left, and then move it to my new location and root it down into the ground here. 6, energy protection measures. I tend to be very impacted by crowds of people or places with high energy like airports and hotels. I'll do some energy protection visualizations, imagining I am zipping up, a protective suit or armor that will keep my energy in and others' energy out. I also wear a black tourmaline necklace, which is an energy protector. I'll also take showers or baths at the end of the day and imagine all the energy that's not mine washing off my body and going down the drain. 7, I make sure to get plenty of steps in while I'm at the airport, and I get to the gym every other day while traveling. Even if it's a shorter, easier workout, I need to move, especially when I travel. This has taken me years to be consistent with, and external accountability like a coach or group helps. 8, I try to schedule one day when I return from a longer trip or one that is depleting to do nothing. No appointments, no working out, no socializing. I just let myself stay home and relax and rest. Something I'd love to be better at is unpacking the minute I get home. It really helps ground me, and I'm not super consistent at this yet, but I'm getting better. Progress, not perfection. This is a work in progress, and I've found what works for me. Steal some of my strategies or create your own based on your personal values and your body's needs. Good luck, and let me know if you need support. Cultivating Joy, a free workshop for moms. I'm hosting a free workshop on Zoom for moms, Cultivating Joy. I created this workshop for an in-person event in February, and I had many requests to host it again for others. I'd love to see you there. What you will learn: why a mother's happiness is so important to the development of her children, key elements for experiencing a life of joy and what gets in our way of experiencing joy, the neuroscience of positive thinking and gratitude, the key ingredient to feeling fulfilled as a mom, simple daily practices to experience more joy in your life. Although this workshop was hosted a couple of months ago, if you'd like a recording of the workshop and the workbook, feel free to send me an email, kara@matsulove.com. Things I'm loving. One of my absolute favorite meals of all time is Calrose rice topped with bacon, turkey, and pork, a fried egg, wasabi furikake, which is a seaweed, shakeable seaweed topping, and kimchi, served with some genmaicha green tea. Genmaicha green tea is the best green tea, in my opinion. It has green tea leaves, matcha powder, and toasted rice. It is savory, earthy, and wonderful. This meal was inspired by a story my dad told me of his abachan, which means grandma in Japanese, who made him rice with furikake and served it with green tea and called it cha-cha mama. I thought this was so sweet, so I made my own version of cha-cha mama with some more bells and whistles. It is so deeply satisfying and nourishing, a real treat. I hope you're enjoying the warmer, fast-paced energy of summer. Sending lots of love, Kara.